EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers.
To kick off for the Saints.
Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
His second year in the league certainly didn't go the way that he thought it would. In fact, a lot of whispers around the team and around the league that maybe he was not going to be the guy. Ended up getting benched, took his time, watched the game, and then came back better than ever. Second year in the same offense with the same head coach should lead to an even bigger jump in year 3.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They'll run on first down with Hubbard. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Now here's Young. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Wreaking havoc was Nathan Shepard, the D tackle. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 52, ready.
They'll pound it up the middle with Camaro. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Down. Cut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. There's Chris Olave. 10 yards, good for his Saints. First down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Saints first down.
Toss wide side. This is Camara. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Set. Ready.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Panthers 20-yard
From the shotgun, Rattler. Johnson's got it complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
6 yards.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 45. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Juwan Johnson from 13 yards out. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Late groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Throwing, Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, Young. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Ready, ready.
To the air once more, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Black, 95.
Young to throw it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Come on, set. Hut.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Down. 10 black. Hut.
Young. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Young. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 8 yards out. And the Panthers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rattler wants to throw it. Olave over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, set.
Here's Rattler. That's Olave bringing in another one. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Rattler working out of the gun. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready.
Now Rattler. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Grouping for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Looking to put a drive together.
Yellow.
Play action. Now Rattler. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
45 seconds.
To the air is Rattler. And that's complete to Cooks. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready?
On play action, Rattler. He gets this one to Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Zone coverage here defensively. They're going to let their tight end run a drag across the field. This is where a linebacker gets forced to pass him off. That time, the receiver gets lost a little bit, and he's able to make the catch and pick up good yardage in a 1st down.
Come on, set, ready.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Down. 52, blue. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Tries the left side and finds Olave. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the 1st half.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Kamara up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Ready up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. There again is Cooks, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
The score is Saints 21.
A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
Young will set to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10.
Young to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Here's Young.
39-yard loss.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go.
Now Young. He's going to air one out. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Panthers 14.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Come on, set.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
45-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Groupie for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Panthers 14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. So now Young and the Panthers down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
50, great.
Throwing, Young. He'll find McMillan here. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50.
And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Here now, 3rd down.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Young now from the 50. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here is Young. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Carolina Panther.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, 52, blue.
To throw, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
Hurry.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike.
Come on, set. 33.
One last shot for Young. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.